I got this great comment on one of my bad poems, and I want to share it with you and talk about it a little bit. It says, I'm a recovering perfectionist that has struggled for several years now to put thoughts to paper despite loving to write in the past. I'm submitting 2 poems for a literary journal at my college, and goes on to say that this process really spoke to this person. First of all, I'm really glad to hear that. I'm excited that you're submitting 2 poems to your college journal anyway. And I think, in many ways, I think almost all of us are recovering perfectionists. And so it can be really rough to get past those voices in our heads that say, this is no good. Why am I writing this? What am I doing? This is nobody's going to like this. Why am I even bothering? I should just sit over here and watch TV or scroll on my phone for hours. The whole point of writing bad poetry is because as soon as you start to do it badly, your inner critic has nothing to say. Right? What's it going to say? Oh God, that's not bad enough. Now, I have talked about that. It can happen if you take things too far, because it happened to me at the beginning of this challenge. But for the most part, it's just kind of going to sit there and say, well, it's supposed to be bad. What am I going to say about this? And, swans off to watch TV itself. So if you haven't tried this, I hope that you will. It can be really, really liberating and help you get back in touch with your own voice again. And it can be so much fun. The poem that I am posting today for day 21 is an exception. But most of them, even if they turned out to be crappy poems, were at least fun to write and experiment with. Especially, once I started to get into the flow of the 30 days. Now, that won't be as hard for you unless you're planning on posting yours on social media for the entire world to see too. But if you're not, it should be a much smoother ride for you than it was for me in the beginning. So keep writing, keep going. Remember how much you love it. That's part of what this challenge should help you do. And I'm really glad that you're here, and I hope that those poems get published. And if you are interested in more tips on perfectionism and creativity and how to make them more important, vibrant parts of your life, like and follow for more.